welcome back. Welcome
to episode
2 of Open Channel.
Remember when we used to say Open Channel,
baby? That was our old intro.
I think I like that intro. I think we should.
She did.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hey, I'm Asiva.
And this is Open Channel, baby.
Yeah, please, can we keep it? Yeah,
okay, let's go.
So, how are you, Sarah? I know it's been hectic.
Yes.
I mean, it's been a week since we last sat here. So, what's new?
What's new? What's new on the block?
What's new?
I went to Belgium to help my sister.
Oh, yeah.
With her.
This girl takes spontaneous trips. Wow. I wish I had that money.
Listen, it was for my sister's business, like to help her.
It doesn't matter. You still step foot into another man's country. You step foot into another land. Me, I can't even do that. I look at my bank account and it just laughs at me when it's time to travel.
Luckily, I didn't really pay for this trip because we drove there. I just paid for the hotel that we stayed at, but it wasn't too much. But it wasn't really like a fun trip. Like, you know, we were there for business to handle business. So, but then, unfortunately, on the Monday, I felt so unwell. And so I wasn't able to do much at all. Thankfully, I'm recovered. I am well.
I just thought you were tired.
I was tired, but I was also unwell. So, yeah. But in the name of Jesus, I am well.
Amen.
And yeah, that's basically been my week up until now. Like, what's been going on with you?
Editing, go to client's house. Nothing much. But this week, I'm going to go to visit my mum. So I'm going up to Yorkshire, to Leeds. Yes. And yeah, spend time with my siblings, spend time with my mum. I had my waxing appointment today. I feel like a
brand new woman.
I feel like a baby's butt.
Oh, okay. Period.
A baby's behind, yeah.
Whatever.
Yes.
You feel smooth as a baby.
Yes, smooth as a baby.
Yes, smooth as a baby.
I've been telling you, you need to make sure you go monthly because I waited 2 months. Yeah. And normally, like the one before this one, I waited 3 months and I was screaming in that woman's room.
I remember you telling me.
I was screaming. I was going, hey, yeah. But this one is still hurt, like, but not as much. I think I need to be going every month. Because we can't, it's getting hotter and like, you know. Yeah,
it's true. But to be fair, I do at-home waxing now. I think I told you this.
Yeah, DIY waxing.
Because the thing about me is, obviously, I feel like now my skin has built tolerance. But before, when I used to get waxed, when I used to do waxing, after like 3-4 days, I would get like little bumps. And I remember the lady telling me, it's because like your skin is sensitive and you're getting irritation, you'll get used to it. But it happened to me twice and I was like, this is not seeming like normal. So essentially I just started doing it at home and I've just been doing it at home. But I'm due to do it actually tonight because last time I did it, it's been a while too.
I don't know how you do it to yourself though.
Really? Like, to be fair, I like the thrill of the waxing.
I'm sorry, that thing will stick. Once I elaborate on it, staying there for 40 days and 40 nights. I don't think I can brace myself and
is it?
Rip it off. No.
How do I do it? I'm trying to think. Do I have like a technique? I don't think so. I think it's more so just thinking if I don't rip this off, the wax is going to get gooey and that's going to be even harder to take off. So I just go, and I think it's fun. Like, I low-key like it. I'm like, okay, I did that, you know. It's kind of fun. I think I have an okay pain tolerance.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I'm not too bad with needles. And I'm not too bad with waxing. So, yeah.
Well, that's good. We out here waxing summertime.
Yes.
What's the motive? Let's go. But let's get into the show with Open Channel, baby.
Whoop. I have a question for you. What are you doing?
I'm filming a podcast. What are you doing?
No, seriously, what are you doing?
Why are you looking at me like that? What are you doing?
Hey, mate. Okay.
What are you doing?
What are you doing if your boyfriend's family says that you ruined their dinner?
Boyfriend's family says that I ruined their dinner. I'll cry.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to it, child. Let me let you read it. Okay. So, I'm a 28-year-old and I have been with my boyfriend for about a year. I have several food allergies, gluten, dairy, and shellfish. My boyfriend's family invited me over for a big homemade dinner. I told his mum ahead of time that I already have allergies. They already know this, but I remember them because I've had a couple of incidents with them because of this. And she said, don't worry, we'll have something for you. When I got there, everything had at least one ingredient that I couldn't eat. I didn't want to make a fuss or go hungry, so I just discreetly pulled out my Tupperware my homemade meal, and I started eating it.
Hey!
My boyfriend's mum looked offended and said that I was being disrespectful, that I didn't trust her cooking. Later, my boyfriend told me I embarrassed him and should have just eaten around the allergies to keep the peace. What do you mean by eating around the allergies? Is this guy serious? What a boyfriend. She's 28. I'm assuming her boyfriend is probably older.
Man said eat around the allergies.
Eat around the allergies. How are you doing there? To me, it's given... You know what type of guy this gives me?
What?
When you get married, my mother's sitting in the front seat, not my wife. That's the type of energy I'm getting from him.
I don't want to get into that conversation, Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Because I respect my elders.
Okay.
Maybe because we'll get off topic if we start talking about it. But let's start talking about it for the TikTok folks.
I think that's wicked. I think that's stupid. How can someone eat around an allergy? It makes no sense.
What if it's cooked in like peanut oil and you're allergic to peanuts?
And that's the thing. She said the reason why she didn't eat it was because she saw that every one of those dishes had at least one ingredient that she was allergic to.
Yeah.
So of course she's not gonna eat it. I'm sorry, but that to me is given you don't care if I die.
Very careless.
Yes.
You should have, in fact, he should have told his family, mate, she's allergic to this stuff. He should have spoke up.
No, but that's the thing. She told them. The mum knows. So it's a thing as in she said that she's been there before for dinner and there was a scenario, I'm assuming, where they cooked things that she was allergic to. So the whole family is aware of this. And the mum said, and I quote, "Don't worry, we'll have something for you." So everybody in this situation is aware of her allergies, her gluten, dairy, and shellfish allergies.
Because I don't like confrontation. Yeah. I'll still, even though my boyfriend is supposed to know. Is it a boyfriend or husband of hers?
Boyfriend.
Even though my boyfriend is supposed to know, I'll just like tell him again. Oh, all of these things that I'm allergic to them. Like, can you tell them to give me something like maybe a salad or something?
But how many times do you have to tell them?
If it means like every occasion, every event that I go to, because it might not be in the family's mind to, because maybe they're used to cooking that stuff.
No, but to me, this reads that it was in their mind because she said, "Don't worry, we'll have something."
You think they did it on purpose?
I don't think the mum did it on purpose, but I think the mum did not have enough consideration for her. She probably thought, you know how some people think that allergies are a myth? She was probably thinking, oh yeah, like her allergies aren't that serious. Like if I put one thing, or for example, maybe she cooked it in something that she didn't know she was allergic to, because she did mention she had a lot of allergies: gluten, dairy, and shellfish, to be exact. So I can see how you can accidentally prepare food.
Yeah, because I don't even know what any of those words mean.
Don't make me scream. Yes, you do.
I'll just give you water and sugar. I won't know what to give you. Gluten, what?
Gluten, dairy, and shellfish.
Is this an African family? Because I'm telling you.
No, but to be fair, I have a very close African friend who has so many allergies. Yeah. And I feel like when you know that there's someone with this many allergies that you're going to be close to, you just need to educate yourself. You don't even need to do extreme education, but the type of person I am, just being considerate of that. Because I don't know if you've heard about that story of that girl who went to prayer and there was cross-contamination. She ended up dying because she had a really bad nut allergy. So I know how allergies can severely affect people. And if it's someone who I love, I'm going to take that time and like that consideration and care. It's
not a thing where, like, we don't care about you, but it's a thing where, mate, like, we're just meeting you. Like, this is what girlfriend.
No. She said she's been to their house before.
Multiple
for dinner
times.
Yes. So for me, it's not given this is my first time meeting you. It's giving, maybe they care, but they don't care enough. There's not enough consideration to make sure.
She's allergic to absolutely almost everything.
Yes.
Like, so do you want her to not eat?
So she should not. She should suffer herself and starve herself.
To be honest, I think I do. The family's in the wrong for saying that. Oh, don't worry, that we're gonna find you something. No, I mean maybe they would have found her something in the fridge, maybe toast and butter.
But what if it has gluten?
Do you know what I mean?
What if the toast has gluten?
Do you know what I mean? At this point, we can't eat in this house.
But that's the thing. That's why I think she did the right thing by bringing her own food. I don't think they should have got offended.
But the bringing their own food, that's very offensive. I'm sorry.
No, but I'm sorry.
Just don't eat.
No, but come on. Even if she didn't eat, that would have been offensive either way. She can't win. Because if she didn't eat, they would have been like, why
are you not eating?
And then disgusting.
No, but like, why are you not eating? And then it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Why, if they ask her, why are you not eating? She'll say, oh, I'm allergic to almost everything. And sorry, the fact that she prepped a container, she prepped food to come, it shows that she had it in her mind that she wasn't going to be able to eat the food anyway.
But that's the thing. But I feel like when you're someone with allergies, you need to think like that, because not everybody's going to be able to accommodate to you, especially with the amount of allergies she's had. It was like a precaution, like a safety precaution. So I do understand why she did that.
I'm sorry, I absolutely disagree.
No, because let me tell you.
No, let me tell you.
This girl.
You can tell me what not.
I'm gonna tell you.
You can tell me, educate yourself. You can tell me you don't care. I don't give a heck. I'm putting myself. No, I'm putting myself in that family.
No.
I'm putting myself in that family shoes.
In that family shoes, and I would have.
Imagine I prepped all that food, Sarah.
Yeah.
Imagine, Sarah, I worked day and night like a dog, living off of coffee from a pot.
Girl,
None of you want to
bye.
Imagine, I've been cooking. Went to Dawson Market, bought all my ingredients, cooked well for my son's girlfriend. They're not even married yet. That's the thing. But at least I'm like, come here. Let me cook for you people. Let me show you people a little bit of my flavor.
Yes.
Yeah, let me show you people I can cook. I come down, I put the food on the table for this girl that is still yet to... Wait, let me finish my scenario.
Let me listen.
I now put food on the table for this girl that is here to she's still in the process of impressing me, of winning my son over. I still
You can tell what type of mother-in-law this girl is gonna be.
Please,
her son's wife is gonna suffer. Look at
I haven't said yes for you to marry my baby boy yet. You're coming here. I put that food on the table.
Boy. Okay.
Yes, the food is now on the table, and I'm like, let me see how this girl eats. Let me see if she's the right woman for my boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Why are you now bringing out a container to eat? Do you think I'm going to poison you? Do you think I'm going to poison you?
Let me flip the script. If your baby boy was the one with the allergies, would you not have taken care and ensured that the food that was there was suitable for him?
Yes.
Okay, so why didn't you do that for the girlfriend?
That's not the scenario.
No.
My baby boy does not have allergies.
See, that's my point. You care, but you don't care enough. Like, you don't care enough to ensure that none of the food poisons her, and she leaves that house in an in an ambulance, and goes to the ER. Like, you do not care you do not care.
Well, nobody told you to eat that food.
Exactly, and she didn't.
But don't bring that food on my table. Bear in mind, this is my house.
No, but
this is my table.
No, but can you
bring this salad that you prepared?
Yes, good. Prepare. You know what? Prepare that salad times 5. Bring it and share it.
I'll put that salad in a bin. I'll put that salad in a bin. You think you can feed my sweet baby boy that food?
Imagine she ate your food, right?
Yes.
And the woman died. Now you be hailed as a witch. You poisoned the lady. You did juju on that food for the lady to die.
I didn't know.
You'd rather be safe than sorry. I'm sorry. I agree with her. I don't think she's the a-hole at all. I think that the boyfriend should have been more on the mum to be like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? But either way, this is not the first time they met. They've been going out for a year. So I'm assuming like they've met each other as families multiple times. So it's a case where the mum should have just taken more consideration and not called her out and been like, she felt... You can feel offended. No one's stopping her from feeling offended. But she shouldn't blame her like, oh my gosh, you ruined this, or you ruined my dinner, this, that and the fourth. Because to me, it's not that deep.
It's a capital offence.
No.
You are an a-hole.
No, you are... Lady, you're not.
Let me finish. My conclusion is you are an a-hole for bringing out that container and putting it on that table. How dare you do such a thing in front of my baby boy? You are still in the process of impressing me. You're doing such a thing.
You know what?
With you. In fact, you're not marrying my son. You
don't need to marry him, babe. Go and find someone who will take care of your allergies and be considerate of your allergies.
So, Sarah, have you seen it?
Seen what?
You've not seen it?
No.
Love of the Lockup! Episode
7, 6, whatever the episode. The latest episode. You know what annoys me about Love After Lockup?
What?
It doesn't say, like, on where we watch it, it will say the season, but when you're watching it, it just says the episode. So it'll be like episode 200 and something.
I'm not gonna lie, where we watch it, it's not the right season.
Really?
Yeah, because I typed that season in on Google. It gave me it gave me a whole different show.
Okay,
but
yes, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about. We've just watched the episode. Let me just make sure I've got the right episode. Oh, episode 6 came out on the 25th of April, so it came out 5 days ago.
Okay, lovely jubbly.
So the new episode is coming out in a couple of days, but let's review the latest episode.
Okay, what did you think about
so
it? Where did we cut off, by the way, last week?
It was like basically her walking out after he said, oh, you know, like, you're not my girlfriend.
Yeah,
she ran out of her own hotel room
that she paid for.
Yeah,
child. Yes.
So we're speaking about one couple.
Yes,
because
Julius
right now
and Alexis
and Ashley.
But to be fair, this episode was really quiet on them.
Yeah, it was really quiet on them.
But I still think there's some things worth us talking about.
Yes.
So
it's the fact that he, in this episode, at the beginning, with Julius and Ashley, their bit, he was being he was gaslighting her the whole time. I felt like he was gaslighting her.
You know what he said that annoyed me? He was like, oh, I ain't tell her to get my name Teddy.
Yeah. Don't get the wrong idea.
Yeah, I didn't do it. But mate, sorry, I believe Ashley that whilst he was in prison, he was probably feeding her sweet nothings and agreed to get matching tattoos with her and just never followed through. Yeah. So I think you're right. He is gaslighting her to a certain degree, and he's also not trying to take any responsibility.
No. And then he was like, oh, she got the wrong idea. I had to lay it on the floor.
Not lay it on the floor.
She didn't take it too well. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. And then, do you know what pisses me off, yeah? This is why, obviously, I don't know why, like, this generation does this well, where, like, they'll talk to a guy without him making them official, like, without him making them their girlfriend. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, this guy that I'm chatting to, the guy will be like, oh, this girl that I'm chatting to. But mate, like, you guys are just chatting to the guy, and like you're bonding with him emotionally. Like it's like you're putting your everything into him, and he's doing the same thing with another girl, and it's like you're getting hurt at the end of the day, and it's so annoying because it's like that's probably what she was doing. Yeah, they were just chatting all the time. She probably thought they were in a relationship, but this is the thing. Even though he never made you his girl.
No, but this is the thing. She did say in last episode, you did make me your girlfriend. You're lying, Julius. You're lying.
So it's like a who's telling the truth kind of thing.
It's like he said, she said. So it's like we need to figure out the truth. But I can't lie, I do believe Ashley. I do believe that he was on a high probably and was like just feeding her again sweet nothings and probably let it slip like, yeah, you're my girl. And she probably thought, yeah, you're my girl, I'm his girlfriend.
Okay.
And he probably thought, didn't mean it like that. He probably just thought, yeah, my girl,
yeah,
my
you
girl.
ride with
me.
We riding together.
Exactly, that type of girl.
Oh my god.
So that's what I think transpired there. Obviously I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, that's what I think transpired there.
Do you know what it is, yeah? After she ran away and he left, and then she went back into the room.
He didn't even leave. He was in the room the whole time while she was running up and down that hotel corridor. Yeah.
But then when he was like, oh, she got the wrong idea, he was outside, wasn't he, when he was doing the interview. I don't know where she was, even still in the corridor or still in her bedroom. Yeah. But she was like, she looked out the window. Is he still here? What do you mean? Is he still here?
Ashley, you need to stand there.
Ashley, he's just told you you're not his girl. Like, the things that he's saying to the camera, obviously she's not aware of some of them, but like, mate, he's clearly saying that you're not his girl. You guys aren't boyfriend and girlfriend.
But I gotta drop you another bombshell.
I'm tired of these bombshells, Sarah. I'm honestly tired.
This is a good bombshell. Girl, Ashley got a new man.
But does she really have a new man?
She does. They were. You know what she said?
Or are they just talking again?
Do you know what she said?
What?
It was so funny. Oh my gosh, stop. She posted a picture of them two in the swimming pool. Because you remember when she was saying to Julius, oh, you can't even swim. What can I do with a guy who can't swim? So she posted a picture of them in the swimming pool and was like, I got me a new man, one that can swim. I was like, okay, you get it, man.
Get your man, Ariel.
Not Ariel.
You want to think of bops? I got plenty. But who cares? You get your man, Ariel. Little
but
Mermaid.
No, she actually has a man. I'm happy for her.
That's good.
And he's not an ex-felon, allegedly. So
Okay.
I guess she's doing good.
That's good.
But one thing as well that annoyed me that Julia said was like, I picked, I chose, what's her name? Alexis. I chose Alexis because she held me down. I think if Ashley was good, they were vibing.
Yeah.
She was everything that he wanted. He probably would have left Ashley
Definitely.
Alexis for Ashley. So I just don't like the fact that he was making it seem as though, he picked. I feel like he was forced to pick.
Yeah. And I like the fact that even though I still don't trust him and I still don't like him, I like the fact that at the end, like, he told Alexis, like,
the truth. Agreed.
There is someone else.
And I also like the fact, I don't know if I can believe him, but in the confessional, he said that, because they asked him, are you talking with anyone else? And he was like, no, Ashley's like, Alexis, is my girl now. And I only have one girl now. Like, I'm a
But they
single
asked him
guy.
that was when they asked him, if another girl was to like get into your DMs,
what would you do?
Yeah, but he said it with a smile on his face. That did not give convincing.
Did that not convince you?
That was not convincing.
That nearly convinced me.
Oh girl,
Nearly.
You cannot trust men like that.
Don't be gullible.
Don't be gullible. But what else
yeah.
you got to say? I think it was all right, but we didn't get much of them. I agree.
But the only person, going back to what we said last week, that I do feel sorry for is Alexis, because her reaction, and I feel like women's intuition is so strong, because when she was on the phone on the sofa to her friend, she was like, he's at Larry's house or whoever's house he was at, but I do have a feeling that he's talking to other people.
Oh yeah.
And
listen.
yes, and you know what
listen
her
to your
friend
intuition.
said? You know what her friend said? I can't lie. I understand, because I like to see the good in everyone. So my response would have been similar to what her friend's was. Her friend was like, he just got out of prison, girl. Let him like go and see the world, because he's just discovering the world.
Oh yeah,
like,
he's seeing the world in between every woman's legs.
Child. Were you silent or were you silenced? Okay, I was silenced. Okay,
no, that's crazy.
Silenced. But I see where she was coming from, and I was like, okay, like, that's a reasonable excuse. But at the end of the day, no, girl, he was going to see what's up with Ashley.
But I feel like the show gave us a sneak peek
of next week
about the pregnancy.
Really? How?
Yeah, because the friend, the friend asked Alexis, did he shoot up the club?
She said, and she also said, I don't just let nobody shoot up the club. But then to me, I thought, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But even though you've been taught, I mean, I can't really talk. Maybe she did really build a strong relationship with him. But this guy's been in jail for how long? Yeah. Like, you've not really seen him like that.
He doesn't
and
give
you're
me
already,
vibes.
You're already letting him shoot up the club.
He defo shot up twins in that club.
Triplets.
He shot up triplets in that club.
Generations, okay? He ensured. Alexis
Anyway,
is gonna have kids.
We're looking forward to episode
7. Woo woo. I hope we get way more
days.
Screen time.
I think we are, because guess what the title is for next week's episode? What? Don't hate the player.
Oof. But that could be referring to any of those couples, the other couples.
I know.
All of them are players.
All of them are players.
None of the guys there are serious.
Maybe there's an expose that's going to happen with all of them.
Okay, that's true. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's actually true.
But do you think we should talk about the other couples?
Briefly. Do you think I think there is a couple worth talking about.
Yeah, I think there's a couple, but not right now. Bye!
Next. Okay, go on.
Next segment is confessions.
These are my confessions.
So I've got this. So this is this lady's confession.
Okay, let's hear it.
And this is basically how she broke up with her boyfriend.
Okay. Let's hear it.
She admitted herself to the hospital and begged the nurse to call him and ask him to please come by. And she made it basically sound like it was her death wish.
Oh.
So she made it seem like, she was dying.
That's vile, sorry.
To break up with.
That's vile,
her boyfriend. And then when he came, she made it seem like she was like, she had to like open her eyes slightly just to get a glimpse of like his reaction.
No, I'm dramatic, but not this level of dramatic. How can you pretend like you're on a deathbed for a simple common old breakup?
It's not simple though,
babe. There's other ways.
What if you're dating someone so sweet, but you're not feeling that connection?
Yeah, I will not pretend like I'm dying. Because now you see me on the street, you see I'm clearly not dead. What are you going to do?
I'll pretend I'm...
I reincarnated.
I'll pretend I'm sick or something, like, when it's time to, like, break up. Like, because I'm sorry, like, I get her going to that extent. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I don't get it.
Because how are you gonna break up with it? Let's say someone's so sweet. How are you gonna break up with
You have to be a mature adult and actually communicate instead of lying.
Let's pretend I'm the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the sweet boyfriend.
Yeah.
And you're not feeling the same way. You're trying to break up with me.
Yeah. I'll just be like, I don't know how to say this.
What? You're breaking up with me? Don't break up with me, because I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go to
Stop being pathetic. Seek.
Wow, that's such a great way to break up with him. I think I'll go to the hospital. I'll go to the hospital.
No. You know what's even better? Calling my mum to break up with him, then pretending like I'm dying. I'm sorry. I will not do that. I think that's too extreme. If he was a really sweet guy and I felt really bad about breaking up with him, I would write him a letter. Yeah, because I don't have to face you. I'll write you a letter, and then I'll in at the end of the letter I'll be like, P.S. I still love you.
What if he doesn't read the letter?
He will read it. He will have to read it.
What if he's just like, I don't want to accept this. You're still my woman. I'm not gonna read the letter.
I'm calling the FBI. I'm getting a restraining order because.
Listen to the rest of the episode on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.